And so from that point on, I trained every day, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. By the time I got into the Austrian army, by the time I was 18, I trained 5 hours a day. In the morning I did tank driving, and in the afternoon I was training. I was obsessed. And as a matter of fact, I was so obsessed that I hung pictures on my bedroom wall at the age of 15 of this guy, Reg Park, and of other strongmen and boxers. And my mother freaked out. She called the doctor. We had a local doctor. He did everything. If you had a scratch, he could put a Band-Aid on it. If you needed to have a tooth pulled, he pulled the tooth. And if you needed stitches, he gave you stitches. So my mother called him and says, "Doctor, come in here." So she took him into my bedroom. And she said, "Look at this. All of Arnold's friends have pictures of girls. And my son has pictures of half-naked men, all oiled up. What is going on? Where did I go wrong?" So my mother was really concerned that I went the other way. Well, he straightened her out. He said, "Frau Schwarzenegger, Sie brauchen sich nicht kümmern diese Sache." He said, "You don't have to worry about this thing here. Every boy has idols, and this is his idol, and so he wants to become a champion, so this is quite healthy. Be happy, don't worry about it." And so my mother stopped worrying. I, of course, didn't want to hurt my mother's feelings, nor my father's feelings. The fact of the matter was that they wanted me to have a normal life. They wanted me to become a police officer just like my father was, and to marry a girl by the name of Heidi, and to have a bunch of children like the Von Trapp family in the sound of music, and to have this standing wonderful life. And what happened? So you see this guy, this son that trains 5 hours a day, and he wants to move to America. So this is what happened. But the thing why I'm telling you that story is because so many kids don't have a clear vision of where they want to go. People don't have a clear vision. I ask people all the time, I said, "What do you want to do in life?" And they look at me and say, "Well, if my father, he wants me to go to Harvard, and my mother actually wants me to go to Yale." And I said, "No, I'm not asking you what your parents want you to do. What do you want? What do you want out of life? What is your goal?" They look at you with these open eyes, kind of staring at you like they have no idea. And even grown-ups, when you ask them, and they say, "I'm not happy with my job," I say, "What do you want to do?" "Well, I really don't know." That's terrible. You can never go anywhere. You can never accomplish anything in life if you don't have a specific goal. That is what helped me. I had a very clear vision. Imagine that you go and send out the best ship in the world into the ocean, and the captain has no idea where to go. That ship is going to drift around from one place to the next, but definitely it's not going to end up anywhere. And this is exactly the way it is with the career. So I was always fortunate that I learned very early on. Of course, we had no iPads, we had no Blackberries, we had no television, no telephone, we had nothing. So therefore, I had plenty of time to think about what I want to do in life. And so this is why I wanted to mention it. It's a very, very important point. The other rule is, the second rule is, break the rules. Break the rules. I mean, my wife has a T-shirt that says, "Well-behaved women rarely make history." She loves wearing this T-shirt. Now, this is not just for women, but it's the same thing for men. I mean, you can't be a maverick or a true original if you just stay within the rules. And if you just want to protect the status quo.